Sore, dude.
Yo, what's up, Mr. Mechanical? I mean,
Mr. McKenna, you calling yourself, dog? He's like, yo, what's up, myself? What's up, myself, dog?
what's up, Dr. Gold?
What's up, bro? All right, let's see. Let me fix this
That
shit.
was an epic fail.
I went to. I mean, the Vanguard beta is open in 2 days, so I'm excited.
Ooh, oh, there's a new that's a new Call of Duty, yeah?
Yeah, the new Vanguard. Yeah, it's gonna be free for everyone for like 2 days.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Dr. Gold.
What's up, bro?
Reaper and Nolan, they're in the office hours waiting room. Can you like?
Yeah, I'll pull him in. Let me pull him in.
Why aren't you wearing gold?
I ain't wearing gold. What are you talking about, dude? I got so much gold on. That's a lot of gold. It was just hot outside. I had to go to the doctor's appointment, so like it was fucking hot.
Not gold though. It's not gold.
There's lots of gold over here too. You know,
enough.
lots of gold. What's up, Plur? What's up, bro? Sore good here. Yes, good. Thank you. Yes. Make sure you put here in the Twitch chat because I can't check the Discord and the Twitch because there's too many things happening. All right, let's see. We'll wait 5-10 minutes.
Team Vietnam bags.
What's up? You want to bring Team Vietnam back? Yeah, Sore misses the old days of summer camp. He's been telling me. So I think what I'm going to do for you guys, the OGs and whatnot, I'm going to bring the Team Vietnam chat back for you guys so that you can have your good old days or whatever you guys reminisce about. Which is too funny. You guys say the good old days. It was like 2 months ago. What? Maybe like a month or two ago. My like good old days is like I remember when I was in high school like 15 years ago and like life was so much simpler. Or college where like I didn't have to like worry about like my health insurance.
Hey, Dr. Gold, I got like 10 minutes only. Cause I gotta go hockey.
What's
so
up, bro?
We go over like how to
Yeah,
factor
same here. I'm gonna go eat soon.
quartic trinomials, like how to factor quartic.
Oh, you guys are like, oh, I need help now. Okay, all right, that's
Well,
fine.
I
That's
gotta
fine,
go in
dude.
10
No,
minutes.
it's fine, dude. It's fine. Here, okay. Here.
At
Yo, Dr.
Man.
Gold, do a ball check.
yeah, man. Let's learn about the bill of rights and your whole
Ball
stat.
check? What ball check? What are you guys talking about? Ball check? What?
Your ball.
I'm not bald. I'm wearing a hat.
Sure though.
I'm not bald, dude. I'm wearing a hat. Oh, let me make sure this shit is.
Yeah, Dr. Gold, take that hat off.
Take that hat off. It's. I have hair. I have real hair. Don't worry. It's just my hair is kind of messy because I was out one wheeling and my hair gets messy. Fuck. What am I doing? Oh, I need to. 1 second. Let me pull this up. Okay. Tableto. I think I'm gonna move the Thursday stream to earlier too, because I understand a lot of you guys are on the East Coast and like 8 o'clock is way too fucking late. So I might move this one up.
I know, right?
I might move this one up like 2 hours. It's okay, you know.
Oh, I'm not free about that then.
You're not free about that?
Yo tengo Taco Bell.
Nah, I'll be somewhere around 6. Come back at 8.
You're off at 6. You come back at 8. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, like 5 o'clock or something. Okay. All right. 1 sec. Let me. Okay. Also, I need to stream in the Discord. So many things.
I'm cooking a pizza while I'm eating kolaches
Ooh.
and also eating dark chocolate wafers.
Cypher, dude. Good to see you, bro. Dude, I haven't seen you in a second, dude. What's up, dude?
I have a girlfriend now.
You have a girlfriend now. Oh, that doesn't mean you stopped going to school, bro.
I'm gonna go eat. I'm hungry.
All right, go eat, Sore. Come back after you're done eating.
What I just hear?
You should stay here and eat.
Cypher said he's got a girlfriend, dude. Yeah, people are wondering. They're like, what happened to all the other kids that used to be here all the time? Because we have a lot of new students, and like, welcome guys, new students. I love seeing you guys here.
I'm still here.
Yeah, you're still here, Philip. I know, but like,
The most important ones here.
that's what I said. You know, I told this to Sora. I said in life, dude, a lot of people are gonna come in and out of your life. That's just life. Like, people come in, people come out. The good ones always stick around. So, you know, don't worry. Don't get too sad if like people are leaving and stuff.
Yeah,
What
I'm
happened to
trying to
T-Bone?
stick around.
I think he said he was busy with school a lot.
Yeah, T-Bone's busy with school. He's probably got a new wifey or
boys
something.
too.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, you know, people come and go. It's all good.
I've just
Won
been, like,
the
really
Xbox and just
busy.
like, you know.
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't want you guys to like. I give you guys prizes and then you leave. That's like that hurts my heart. Like, don't do that to me, please. Because you know.
I was talking to T-Bone. He said he was just doing a lot recently.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hopefully
Yeah,
he comes back.
yeah, he'll come back. He'll come back. What the fuck? Why is this all weird, dude? What the shit?
All right, first problem.
Okay, all right, Philip, first problem. All right, what's your first problem, dude?
That's a
Because
gold strong dick.
Negative 2x minus x to the fifth plus 3x to the third.
3x to the third. What about this? What do you need to do with this? What's the question?
All right, so it just says factor expression completely. So what I'll probably do first is rearrange the terms into standard
I
form.
got you, Grim. So what it says, factor is completely?
Yeah, factor completely.
Oh, okay.
So
Fuck.
you probably want to rearrange the terms.
That's it? They just gave you negative 2x minus x to the fifth plus 3x to the third? That's literally all they gave you?
Well, I got to like probably find like perfect.
Good night,
squares and
Citadels.
stuff.
I mean, the only thing you can really pull out of this shit, dude, right? Like, in order to factor, right? Factor means I need to pull something out of all the terms, right?
So the greatest common factor.
Greatest common factor here is just x. Like, this is literally,
Yeah.
it's just x, and then it's just minus 2 minus x to the fourth plus 3x squared, which,
You're supposed to rearrange the terms.
yeah, okay, so wait, there is something here we can do. So watch this. This is minus x to the fourth plus 3x squared minus 2. Okay, so here's actually kind of a cool trick, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say let's let x squared equal to, we're going to call it a new variable, all right? Let's call this variable y, for instance, okay? So anywhere I see an x squared, I'm going to write a y. And anywhere I see an x to the fourth, what am I going to write?
X. Wait.
No. So if x squared is y, what is x to the fourth going to be?
Y squared.
Good, y squared. Nice. Wait, oh, why is my soundboard not working? 1 second. What the fuck? Yes, good. Okay. And I'll show you why we do this. Because, first of all, I don't know how to factor stuff easily. That's x to the fourth, x squared, and whatnot. But I do know how to factor stuff, right, when it's a quadratic, right? When it's something that's just like x squared. Good to see IC on it. What's up, dude? Okay, so here, because what we're going to do is we're just going to focus on this part right here, okay? So here, let's pull this bitch out. Let's pull this over here on the new board. New board, please go to new board. What? Go.
Wait. I think I see it. I think I know what I need to do.
Okay. Well, you try it, and then here I'll show everyone else what to do. So this is y squared plus 3y minus 2. Okay, cool. This is not a bad thing to try and factor. You guys know how to factor stuff when it's like ax squared plus bx plus c, right?
So what we want to do is factor the trinomial. So
yes, good. This is a trinomial now. Is what this is. Correct.
So factors of. What would define factors of -2?
Yeah, but so here's the other thing. That trick only works when there's only a 1 in front of here. See how there's a -1 in front of here? So we got to get rid of this -1 first.
Oh, so to factor out the negative.
Let's pull out the -1 first. Okay, so I'm negative, and so this is going to be y squared minus 3y plus 2.
Plus 2, yeah.
Good, cool. Okay, now you can factor this. Do you remember how to factor a trinomial?
Yeah.
What's up, Ghost Dog? Good to see you, bro.
You want to make. So you want to make. How do I explain this? You want to find like multiples of 2 that add up to the middle term.
Good. Yes, good. You want things that multiply to 2 but add up to -3 is what it is.
So what I usually do, I'll just list them out. In this case, just 1 and 2.
1 and 2, right? Yeah.
And since it's a positive and there's a -3, I have to put negatives in both.
Right, you're right. So -1 times -2 is the better
negative
answer, right? Yeah, good. -1 and -2 multiply to 2 but add up to -3. Good.
Yeah, so you're gonna have y minus y negative y.
Yeah, so the minus is still going to stay out here. So let's do it. Let's do the stuff in here, right? So we're going to have y minus 1, right?
Yeah, and then y minus 1
times y minus
2.
2. Good. All right.
Parentheses X.
But then let's remember what was y actually, right? X squared. What's up, bro?
Sorry to interrupt, but Grim and Austin, they're waiting in the waiting
I
room.
thought I pulled him in, dude. I pulled Grim in, dude.
Yeah, he left by accident.
Oh, Grim, dude. Okay, cool. Got you.
All right, so then we want to quickly
Come
rearrange
on, Grim,
those.
get your shit together, man.
So,
Yeah. All right, so
so
what?
it's gonna be x squared minus 1 and then x squared minus 2.
Good.
And then the x squared minus 2 is a perfect square.
Is it? No, it's not. This is not a perfect square, right?
You can't -2. Oh no.
No. So perfect square
0.
means I would need this to be like the square root of something. So here, also like this whole thing, right, needs to go somewhere else.
Square root of 2.
Why can't I like click? What the fuck is with my pen today, dude? What the shit?
Oh my god, you're cowards. Imagine breaking down Bill.
All right. So let's remember we were doing all this with what that was. So this is x times this shit right here. Right?
Yeah.
Because all of this was when we did the whole trinomial thing. So this is actually going to come out here. There's going to be a minus x out here. And now, actually, there is a perfect square in here. There is a perfect square. One of these is a perfect square.
1, right?
Yeah, good. The 1 is, right? Yeah. What is this going to
So
break
it's
up
gonna be,
into?
X plus -1 and x plus 1.
So it's going to be x plus 1 times x
X
minus
minus
1
1.
is what this is going to be, right? Good. So
And so our final answer would be -x and in parentheses x minus 1 or plus x, and then you're going to do x squared minus 2.
Good.
Because you can't.
yes,
And
good.
that's our final.
Yes.
All right, makes sense.
Nice job, dude. Nice job, bro.
Basically, just rearranging it, take out the GCF,
Uh-huh.
and then just like
I have a
factor it
question.
out.
What's up, bro? Someone got a question? What's up?
How do you graph algebraic questions?
Algebraic.
Oh
Okay,
my
cool.
God.
That's a good one. We'll go over that. One sec. Let me add Philip's bond coins real quick.
How do I do function notation? Like,
Everyone's got questions. I love this dude. Good.
Interval notation?
no, not
Is it?
interval. Function
Function
notation.
notation.
Like,
Alright.
I know what functions are. I know like the line thing.
F of x.
Yeah.
Alright,
This
who-
one's like
Who asked about graphing shit first? Who was that?
Me.
The other guy.
Grim? Was you Grim?
Me. Yes.
Grim, cool. Alright.
For questions.
Okay. Well, yeah. All right. So here, what your first question? Do you have a screenshot of a homework like what they're actually asking you?
Yeah. Let me just get my graphic
Cool.
out.
Go get that out real quick. All right. Then Cypher, what was your question?
The function notation is this question is interpreting function notation.
Uh-huh. Can
What is
you
the
also
true
get a
function?
Can you get a screenshot of what your homework is?
What do you mean? Like send a screenshot to you?
Yeah. So like for instance, if you're asking, so because it's hard for me to like hear in the words like what the question is, especially when we have 8 people in this voice chat, and then I'm just like, oh, so the best way for me to answer questions is take a screenshot of what your homework question is and throw it in that Discord channel in the office hours, and then I can go over what the question is. That's the easiest way for me to help you guys.
I'm taking a picture of it
Good.
right
There we
now.
go. Good. Awesome. Screenshot. First person to do that, I'll answer the question.
Trying to find the office hours thing.
Yeah, it should be there. It should be here. I'll tag you in it. Cypher.
I'm in it.
Good.
The picture sent.
Nice. Okay. Cool. There we go. Picture coming in. Because eventually, what's gonna happen is like this Twitch and Discord and whatnot is gonna get so big that like I have to start like probably running
wow.
giveaways. Ooh. Okay. So Cypher got his in first.
Literally half a second.
Yeah, it's so close. Don't worry. Grim, I'll get yours as well, dude. I'll get Cypher's. I'll get all you guys. You're all good.
Did I just hear no more giveaways?
You're too
No, I
slow.
said not no more giveaways. I said like we might have to start doing where like I answer questions only on a giveaway basis because like I literally won't have enough time. Like let's imagine we have 1,000 people watching the Twitch. I can't answer 1,000 questions in an hour. Like, yeah. So y'all are seeing the transformation of I can.
Facts, bro. Like
I
3
can
months ago, Dr. Bull was averaging like 2 viewers.
Yeah, I can
That's
handle it
actually
now, but
bad.
like eventually it's gonna get to a point where like we're gonna have to start running giveaways for this. So okay, but good.
When this server gets into the 1,000 mark students,
Yeah.
can I become a class rep?
Yeah. So as we add more students, I'm 100%
Oh.
adding more class reps because I need more mods, and
Oh yeah, I have like an old assignment which is for radicals and
good. Zerudo, post it in the Twitch. Post in the Twitch. Okay.
Okay.
Cypher, this is your question. What is true of the function g of x is minus 2x squared plus 5? Okay. So what is true? So this is not true. This is no. So this does look like it's g times x, but g parentheses x, all that means is that you have a function g that uses the variable x in it. Do you see how this function g uses the variable x in it? That's what g of x means. It doesn't mean g times x. I know you guys are used to seeing, if you see like two things in parentheses, right? You're like, oh, they must be multiplying by each
Yeah.
other.
How do I mute the Twitch?
I know that.
How do I
It's-
mute the
okay.
How do
thing?
you mute the
X,
Twitch?
whatever.
Just turn the volume off. Yeah.
But then I'd be turning the volume off for this too.
Oh, will you? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm on Discord on phone right now.
Oh, because you're watching both. Oh, interesting. You can't just hit
yeah,
the
I am
mute.
too.
You can't just hit the mute button
I
on
am
the
too,
Twitch.
but I'm not watching the stream right.
Yeah, you can close the stream if you want. I guess it helps me for you guys to watch the stream because then my average viewers goes up. But like, whatever you guys need to do. May I ask
Yep.
here? Yes, TV heads.
I haven't watched your stream in a minute.
Good to see you, Patty Graps. TV heads, post a screenshot of your question in the office hours chat. And I'll get to it.
Yes,
All right.
so Grim, you get the same weird Darth Vader.
All right, here we go.
You're inviting any cute girls yet?
Any cute girls yet?
Oh my
Hey,
god. This
maybe
man going
if y'all
nasty.
behave, we'll have some cute girls in the
I think
Discord.
it's because of me.
I don't feel
Grim, is it
comfortable
because I
inviting
made
cute
you
girls to the
start sending
Discord
me-
right now.
Yep.
All right.
Oh my bad. Grim.
All right, Cypher. What is an independent variable? Do you know that? No? Cypher. I know you're muted.
I will not give up till I find a way to
Sorry,
reach
I was taking
me
the
that
pizza out of the oven. What was the
You're
question?
taking the pizza out of the oven. So this is your question, right? Yeah. So you understand why this first one is not true, right?
Yeah, because it's g of x, not
Good, not g times x. Good, very good, very good. Okay, cool. All right. It's interesting that this is why I need to see a question, because honestly, saying interpreting function notation could mean fucking anything. You know.
If you put it on chat only, you can actually just put chat only and no audio at all.
Oh, okay, nice. Then yeah, do that. Okay. Negative 2x squared plus 5 is the input of the function. I don't know what the fuck that means. Input of the function is like what do I put into the function, which is x. Yeah, x would be the input of the function.
I feel like the answer would be probably the variable x represents the independent variable.
Good. Yes. This one is true. Right. X is the independent variable because that's the thing that you're changing, right? You change x, right? This is always what we call like the independent variable. And what you get out of that is g of x. And g of x is what's called the dependent variable. Like, you know when like someone's like dependent on someone, it means they only do something if someone else does it, right? So g of x only changes when the independent variable x, this bitch right here, when that thing changes, then g of x changes. That's why x is independent. X is like, I don't need no man, like fuck y'all. And then g of x is dependent on x. G of x is the clingy, I don't know, boyfriend or girlfriend who's like just chilling, being like, yo, when are we getting froyo, please?
I like froyo.
I like froyo too.
Have you ever even had froyo? It's like
He's like,
froyo is awesome, dude.
yeah.
I remember I went to this. It's like a turtle theme, or not turtle. It's like turtle or fry. Honestly, the picture is really weird. But it was like a really weird theme.
All right, nice job, Icy dude. Nice job on the grades. I'll get to grading those. I can't really do it during office hours because I'm dealing with lots of questions. But thank you for notifying me on it.
So if I post
someone
a
said
good
hydrate.
grade,
I've gotta
can it
hydrate.
be any grade.
No, so the good grades thing has to be. It can be any grade for one bond coin during the month, but it's 3 if it's a math or science class, 2 if it's a B in a math or 3 if it's an A in a math or science class, 2 if it's a B in a math or science class, and 1 is a C.
I mean, like, can it be any class, or does it have to be math
Any
or
class will
science?
get you 1, but you can get 3 if it's an A in a math or science class. Is what it is.
Okay.
That's how that works. Okay, cool. All right, so yo, Grim, let's go over your question. Cool.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna pull
Start
your.
hitting Fortnite.
Oh wait, one second. Let me make sure. Let me give
I'll be
credit.
right
Let me give credit to Cypher for asking a question. Good job, Cypher. That's how we do it. Oh, not bond. I gotta add your bond coins, dude. Damn it. All right, cool. All right. And then after this question, let's do the giveaway because I'm giving away a battle pass to you kids. So.
Oh yeah, let's hope I win.
Right? Yeah. So here, we'll do this question. We'll take a break.
Yo, could
we'll
I
do
have
the.
it?
What's up?
Could I have it? considering like as a reward for getting
As
the
a
girl.
reward, dude, you can be entered in it. Did you take a screenshot of you using our creator code in the Fortnite shop or the was it Rocket League?
Oh, you have to play Fortnite to enter?
You don't have to
wasn't aware.
play. You don't have to play anything. You just have to you have to add it. You have to add
It's a Fortnite Battle Pass. It's a Fortnite.
Yeah,
Battle
yeah,
Pass.
yeah, exactly. Why the fuck would you want a Fortnite Battle Pass if you don't play Fortnite?
So that other people can't have it.
No, no, Cypher, dude. No, dude. No. We need to be generous in life. I don't want.
Oh, fuck them.
Yo, this reminds me of a friend, dude. I had a friend, dude, and a little break story. I used to say that this kid had sandbox syndrome because what would happen, dude? He'd be like dating chicks and whatnot, and he'd have like some cute girl or whatnot, and then he'd get bored of her and he'd go date some other girl. But then if anybody else went to go date the previous chick he was with, he'd get all mad and upset and be like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Like, that was my girl. I was like, you have a new girl, dude. What are you talking about? Like, you know, like, you can't have all the toys in the sandbox. You know, like he would only want the toys because so that like other kids couldn't have the toys, which is like, no, that's like a fucked up way to live. Don't do that shit. He got kicked out of the sandbox too. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Al's like, that's true. He did get kicked out of the sandbox. He kicked himself out of the sandbox, dude. He started eating too much sand or started snorting too much sand.
He thought anime was real.
Yes, Plur, you can ask a question. Plur, put the question in the office hours Discord chat. Post a screenshot like other people have done, and we'll get to it. Okay, Grim, what do you need help with on this question? All these parts?
Yeah, all of them. Like during algebra, I couldn't even understand them.
All right,
because,
cool.
You needed your inspire, and I didn't have mine.
Yeah. So you don't need a calculator for this? Okay, this is cool, because what they're asking is whether a relation... So, okay, so what they're saying is we have relationships and we have functions, okay? So those are two different things.
Can I say something
What?
that has to do with this?
What?
I'm definitely on Discord so that I can look at the stream to see how to do it.
Okay, that's cool.
With doing just in like with just knowing that it's a function or not, all you really need is the x values.
No, you need both.
Any of the x values, like it's more like if any of the x values repeat, then it's not a function. You know?
Okay. Yeah. So you're getting to what we're gonna talk about. You're good. You're close, Cypher. You're close, very close. But here, I'll explain it. Okay. So a relation. A relation exists when, like, if you have one thing, you get another thing. That's what's called a relation, you know? Like, if I drink a bunch of milk, I don't know, like, my stomach hurts or something. That's what a relation is. And a lot of times in math, this is between two variables, right? So we have, like, variables x and we have variables y. And every variable x will correspond to some variables y. So, for instance, if x equals 3, y will equal something else. That's a relation, okay? Functions are a special type of relation, and what makes them special is that every x value only corresponds to a single y value, okay? So, what that means is, you can look at this graphically, and you can look at this, like, numerically. So, the first thing we can do is we can look here. And Expired, you kind of brought this up. You want to make sure there are no repeated values. It's really you want no repeated values of for an x. You don't want two different values of y. Okay, so for every x, there needs to be a unique value, only one value for y. Okay, good, Plur. Thanks, Nolan. Yeah, great, good. So here we have 0 corresponds to 8. Cool. 1 corresponds to 8. That's okay, because these are two different x values, okay? Two different x values can have the same y. The example of this on a graph, right, would be like, let's say we have x equals 1 here, and we have x equals 3, and we have x equals 2. Let's say this is a graph of your KD ratio, you know, as the days go on. So let's say your KD here is like 1, and then you drink a bunch of G Fuel, and now your KD is like fucking 4 on day 2. And then on day 3, you ran out of G Fuel, so your KD's back down to 1. This is a function because for every value of x, there's only a single value for y. For x equals 1, there's only y equals 1. There's not y equals 1 and y equals 2, for instance. That would be example of not a function. X equals 3 also has y equal to 1, but that's okay. You can have repeated values of y as long as you don't have repeated values of x. Is what that means. Not the G Fuel, he says. Grim, you keep accidentally leaving. Okay, 1 sec. Yeah, good. All right, thank you. Mechanical, you can drag people in, can't you?
On that.
Yeah, okay. All good. All right. So yeah, so here we have different values of x, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they have the same values of y, but because the x's because you don't have repeated values of x, this is a function. So yes, this is a function. Here's an example of something that is not a function, okay? Why is this not a function? What number makes this not a function?
Wait, which question?
For this one, for part B. Which one here makes this not a function?
3. 3 doesn't make it a function.
Good. Yeah, exactly, right. 3 does not make
3
it.
has 2 inputs or 2 outputs.
Good, exactly, right. The value x corresponds to 10 and it corresponds to y. That is not a function. A function can only have x corresponding to a single thing, all right? This would be a function. Let's say we have 1, 2, 3. And let's say we have 8 and 9. Let's say 1 corresponds to 8, 2 corresponds to 9, and 3 corresponds to 9. This would be a function. Because again, you have each x, is only corresponding to one number. 3 only corresponds to 9. 2 only corresponds to 9. 1 only corresponds to 8. Here you have 3 corresponding to 10 and 11. This is what makes it not a function. Cool? All right. So now let's look at part C here. Okay, so now they made a graph. So this is actually a cool thing that you can do, which is called the what's it called? The vertical line test. Has anyone heard of the vertical line test before?
Yeah, that's what I usually use whenever I'm doing graphs.
Right, good. So if you ever have a graph, okay, let's say we have some, I don't know, what the fuck? I gotta fix my tablet at some point. It's dumb. Let's say we have something like this, right? And then let's say we have a different graph. Let's say we have something that looks like, what would be a good example? Oh, yeah, something like this, for example. Okay, cool. These are two functions. Let's say we have the red function and the green function. The way to check whether one of these is a one of these is a function, one of these is not a function, right? Yeah, sorry. The way to check whether something is a function is to try and draw a vertical line. If when you draw a vertical line, it hits your relation that you're looking at in two different spots, that means it's not a function, okay? If you look at the green line, for instance, when we try to do stuff, there's nowhere I can draw a vertical line that I can have it hit in two places. So the red one is a function. Yeah. Okay, which you can see in the graph that they put here, right? If you look here, there's an area, right, where if I draw a vertical line, I'm gonna hit two different points, right? Where is that gonna happen at? Which value of x, guys?
5.
5. Good. Yes. See how here at x equals 5? You see how x equals 5? If I were to draw a vertical line at x equals 5, I would hit it here and I would hit it here. That hits it in two places. That means it's not a function. Okay.
And at 7.
And at 7, good. Yeah, there's a couple places that this actually like screws up, right? Screws up here as well, right? Okay, cool. Grim, does that make more sense to you? Where is Grim? Well, he's not in the chat anymore. Okay, well Grim says okay.
So laggy and stuff. I told him to just go.
Okay, all good. All right. Okay, good question, Grim. That's a great question. Was a function. I like that. Let's add. I'm still confused. Okay, well here, come into the. Can you come into the voice chat? You can get off the Twitch. Is right. Come in the voice chat and ask me why you're confused.
1 second, I'll be back.
Okay, cool. Dun. Okay. All right, Grim, I'll pull you in. All right, Grim, what's up, dude? What's still a little confusing about this?
Boy.
All right. Well, let's see. We'll wait for Grim's audio to work. While I'm waiting for Grim's audio to work, let's let's add. Okay, we got to do the what is it? The giveaway, right? Let's do what is it? What is it? Like I need like not random number generator. What is it? It's like giveaway generator or something. Wheel of names. Oh, this is a fun one. Oh, random name picker. This is the one I used. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. All right, Grim, yell at me, dude, when your audio starts working. For now, I'm gonna start putting in the names for the Fortnite battle pass we're giving away. So let's see. There we go.
You should do like a wheel spinner.
This one has a kind of a cool animation. It does some shit like down here, which is like it's decent. Okay. So what I gotta do is I gotta see who entered in. So for those that are watching, we offered to give away a new battle pass for Fortnite because season 8 is it season 8 that just started? What season is it?
Q.
I thought it was 11 or something.
I think it's like season 2 part 2 or something like they do some weird shit.
No,
with those.
it's season 18, but it's actually
season
just season
18.
Chapter 2.
There you
Yeah,
go. That's it.
chapter 2.
Chapter
Chapter
2.
2, season 8.
Chapter 2. Okay.
Or 18.
Cool. Here, let me pull Grim back in. Okay. So yeah, what we had you guys do is use your I only want the V-Bucks. Yeah, I know you only want the V-Bucks because you already have the battle pass. I saw that. Server settings, roles, okay. And then it was part of the giveaway. Oh, we have 8 people in the giveaway. 8 people in the giveaway for this. Okay. So, the first person we have is Baby Zaruto. And then we have Citadel's Demise. And then we have Grim Reaper. Then we have Icy on it. And then we have Nolan. And we have Plixity. And then we have Plur. And then we have Ransu. Okay, cool.
And then you have me.
Cypher, dude. Cypher, dude. And then
Don't actually forget me though.
that is true. Yeah, I know you are using our you're using our creator code and you actually use Fortnite. Did anybody else? Did I miss anyone else? Did anybody else post a screenshot of using the creator code?
Want me to do this real quick?
No, I know you're doing a mechanical. That's fine.
You want me to add the students and say who wins?
No. Don't add them. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to add them. I'm trying to minimize the amount of times we just ping everyone in the Discord. Because there's a lot of kids now. There's like 600. Okay, cool. Each
We
name.
have like 50 that are active.
There's probably like 50 that are active, but they come and go is what happens. That's how life works. Okay, cool. And then what do I do? So I have the names. Shuffle names. Okay, there are the names. All right, cool. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do right here the pick the random name. With this nice little advertisement. All right, so here we go. And it's starting. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Ooh, winner is Baby Zaruto. Zaruto
got the battle pass. Take his name off. That's gay.
Zaruto, you've won. You've won a battle pass, Zaruto. Good job. Good job. You won the battle pass, which I'll just give you 1,000 V-Bucks, but yes, congrats. We'll have more giveaways like this. We'll have more giveaways for you guys doing more things and whatnot. Zaruto, just make sure you DM me at the end of this to remind me that you won. But good job. Good job, dude. Nine total names. That's cool. Nice. All right, cool. I like giveaways. Giveaways are fun. Grim, did you get your audio fixed? Can we do round 2? No? Okay. Also, Grim, here I'll offer to actually help you individually after this, so we can figure out what's going on with your mic and whatnot. It's cool. Let's move on to the next question. Plur, I want to learn the Pythagorean Theorem early. Okay, cool. We did this last lesson. But I'll do it again. It's okay. All right, Blair. GG's man. What is GG's man? What does GG's man mean?
Hello?
What? Yo, what's up, Egg, dude? I missed you for a second, Egg. What's going on, dude?
Nothing.
Where you been, dude? Been doing school?
Yeah, it's been getting stressed lately in the freshman year.
Yeah, dude. Freshman year of high school's super rough. I remember.
Yeah, freshman's difficult.
Yeah, it's
But you get used to it though, right?
Yeah, you get used to it, dude. Yeah, freshman year
I
is.
got a 52 in algebra on one of my classes because the word was confused.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Plur, you want to know real quick what the Pythagorean Theorem is, right? So, good, and good job, Egg, for putting the here in the Twitch chat. Good. All right. So, what the Pythagorean Theorem says is it relates what the sides of a triangle are, and specifically, it says what the sides of a right triangle are. Does anyone know what makes a right triangle a right triangle?
Because the triangle is split in half and face the right side.
No, Egg. It's okay.
The square in the bottom left.
Good. The square. Yeah. Okay. Egg. What makes a right triangle is this square here. Do you know what this square means, Egg? In a triangle?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. It's all right. What this square means is that this angle is 90 degrees. That's what the square means.
I haven't heard this stuff in a long time.
Yeah, it's okay. It's cool. It's a little refresher. So yeah. Good plur. 90 degrees. Yes. Thank you, everyone. TV heads. Good job. Good job, guys. 90 degrees. That's what makes something a right triangle. So when you have a right triangle, you're gonna have three different sides. The longest side, which is always gonna be the diagonal type side and whatnot, the one that's not going up or down. That one is gonna be called, and it's the longest side too. This one is called the hypotenuse, which I never know how to spell. That one's always going to be C. The other sides you can label A and B. It doesn't actually matter which one you label A or B. You just need to know that both of these sides are either A or B. So then what the Pythagorean theorem says is that there's a relationship between the lengths of these sides and the length of the hypotenuse of a triangle. And it says specifically, this is a weird way to write it. Usually I write it this way. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So what that means is whatever the length of this side is squared plus whatever the length of this side squared has to equal the length of this big side, the hypotenuse, squared. And we can see a quick example of how that works. So let's say I got magical triangle here, okay? And let's say I tell you that, so actually this is actually kind of, let's make it kind of like a word problem. Let's say that, I don't know. Let's say, who asked this question, dude? Was it you, Plur? Plur, did you ask this question? Yeah, you did. Okay. Let's say Plur is trying to get to Best Buy to get the latest copy of, I don't know. Plur, what's a video game you like to play, dude? What do you like besides Fortnite? COD. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's say you're getting the latest copy of Vanguard, okay? Let's say that Best Buy is, let's say, 12 miles to the west from his house and 5 miles north. If Plur decides to not use the streets and just climb, or let's say he just flies and just use his jetpack to fly directly there, how many miles would it be? Okay, so this is an example. I know you guys all hate word problems. You're like, fuck word problems. Like,
she walked in here. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I go, "I'm doing algebra." She's like, "Oh, you good at it?" I'm kind of good. She's like, "Oh, so you suck?" I'm like, "Yeah."
what? No, dude. Come on. All right. So, so again, here's Best Buy. BB, and then here is Plur, right? And so what we said is that Best Buy was 12 miles to the west, right? So this would be 12 miles, right? And that Best Buy was also 5 miles north, okay? This is an example of why, again, triangles and using the Pythagorean Theorem is, like, useful in real life, okay? This is 5 miles, all right? So Plur could go to Best Buy, right, by taking whatever this street is. Let's say this is, like, Main Street. And taking Main Street to the west and then taking, I don't know, like 3rd Street north, right? How far would he have to travel if he took Main Street and then 3rd Street? What would be his total distance? $17 miles. Good. Yes, good, Plur. Yeah, exactly. Because you'd have to travel 12 here and 5 here, right? So that's 40,000. No, Grim, it's not 40,000. So yeah, so that would be if he took the streets, right? But Plur is an especially, smart guy. He's been locked in a cave with a box of scraps, and he decides to build an Iron Man suit that can fucking fly. And he's like, I'm just gonna fly to Best Buy, And so what he's gonna do is he's gonna fly directly there, doing what we call this is the diagonal. He's gonna take the diagonal, and the question that we can ask is like, okay, but how far would this be? All right, so yeah, Grim, I'll drive you back in. Give me a second. What we can do is we can recognize, Plur, that this whole situation, like what's going on here, this is a triangle, and more so it's a right triangle. The reason why it's a right triangle is because the direction going west and the direction going north, those are 90 degrees to each other, right? Like they make a cross, like a T. So we have a right triangle here where this distance is 5, this distance is 12, and I'm trying to figure out what this hypotenuse or this diagonal distance is. So what we can do is we can say, okay, well, that's cool. I got a triangle here, and I know something about right triangles, and it's that if I label this side as A, I label this side as B, and I label this side as C, there's an equation that relates all of these distances. And more so what it is that A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared, okay? So A in this case is going to be 5, so I'm going to say 5 squared, right? Here's A, 5, plus B squared. B in this case is 12, so this is going to be 12 squared. And then we're going to say is equal to C squared right here. So this is 25 plus 12 squared is 144 is equal to C squared. So I get 169 is equal to C squared. And then in order to solve for C, like whenever you see a square here and you're trying to get rid of a square, just take the square root of both sides. And so now I'm going to get that. And the square root of 169, if you don't know it, I just know all the square roots because I've been doing this for like 20 years. The square root of 169 is just 13. And the square root of C squared is just C. So the final answer would be 13 miles. That's how far it would be for you to just take your jetpack. So you see how it's a lot shorter than 17 miles, right? This is why diagonals are great. It's what do they call this? It's like as the crow flies, but there's another name for this. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, cool. Yeah. It's oh man, I'm like totally mind blanking. It's like but yeah, it's like taking a shortcut is what it is. And if it's something that looks like a triangle, that's how you can figure that out. All right, nice, good question, Plur. Let's give you a bond coin for asking that question. Plur, you're gonna get. There you go. Give it to Plur. Okay, so can I have a battle pass for you? Okay, let's see who else posted something. Oh, Nolan. Okay, so Nolan, you got a question, right?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Okay, let's pull yours in. You're doing geometry, right, Nolan?
Yeah, geometry.
Nice, dude. I know a lot of people
Bro,
like
that shit is confusing.
that shit is confusing. I know. Okay, cool.
So I had a friend help me with this, but
Yeah.
I kind of forgot how to do all this.
All good. It's all good, dude. We'll go through it. Okay, so they say a pair of supplementary angles. Okay. So yeah, okay, a pair of supplementary angles. What does it mean for angles to be supplementary to each other?
They both
What
add
are
up
we
to
doing?
180, right?
Good. They add up to 180. Yeah. So for those of you that are new in geometry or you've never taken geometry, there's what we call complementary angles and supplementary angles. Okay.
Question, what are we doing?
What are we doing? We're doing a geometry question that Nolan asked here. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay. So complementary angles, right? They add up to 90 degrees, whereas supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees. All right, and we can see this actually kind of visually. So if I have this would be an example of two. Here, let's get a different color. This would be an example of two supplementary angles, because the red angle plus the green angle is equal to 180 degrees, because that's what a line is. Whereas if we had complementary angles, okay, so let's complementary angles add up to 90 degrees, okay. So we need to have our total thing be 90 degrees, and now we're gonna have, let's put another line like this, for instance. Let's make another color here. So here, the purple angle plus the blue angle are going to add up to 90 degrees. So that's what supplementary and complementary angles are. Okay. But they're saying I have a pair of supplementary angles that are in a ratio of 2 to 7. Yeah. So what were you saying, Nolan?
So for the supplementary angles, what if the middle line was like straight up? Would that make them congruent?
Yes, good. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. So you said that
Okay.
if for instance if I had this basically.
Yeah.
Right. These are congruent angles because in this case this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees. They both add up to 180 and they're both the same angle. Yeah, stuff that's congruent is the same. Same but different.
Yo.
What's up?
Hello, peoples.
Oh, Grim, your mic is finally working, dude. Nice, dude. Good.
Well, technically, it isn't working. Discord was just on my phone was just being too gay, so I just went on my laptop.
Oh, okay, good. All right, cool, Grim. Grim, we'll get to your question. Let me finish up with Nolan's question, and then we'll get back to why you're confused on your stuff. Cool?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's do it. All right. Okay, so all right, Nolan. So we have a pair of supplementary angles are in the ratio of 2 to 7. Okay. So, what does it mean when we see the word ratio? What does that mean?
Like in geometry?
Just in math in general. Like, what do I say when I say like something's in a ratio?
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
So ratio is usually means like a fraction. Okay, so if the ratio they say, so here's the first thing we can do. Let's draw a diagram of what we got. Right. Okay. So.
Try joining from my phone one more time. So drag me. BRB.
Okay. Cool. All right. So. Let's label our two angles here, Nolan. Let's label one of these angles X, and let's label one of these angles Y, okay? So what we know is that angle X plus angle Y, what does that have to add up to?
180.
Good. 180 degrees. Great. Okay, cool. All right, and now we have a ratio, right, where we say that the ratio between the two angles is 2 to 7. So another way to write a ratio is to write it as a fraction. So 2 to 7 is the same thing as 2 over 7. Have you done that before?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's okay. You can also see it like this. They'll do it like this. They'll put like what is it? This is a colon, I think is what they call this, right? Yeah. So the ratio is 2 to 7 between the two angles. So what that tells me is X divided by Y is equal to 2 divided by 7. You see the ratio of X to Y is equal to 2 to 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, so now what you have here, Nolan, is you have two unknowns, right? Angle X and angle Y. And you have two equations. So now you can actually solve this. because this is algebra, right?
So, I think you're in a factor, right?
Yeah. So when this is an algebra thing where, like, if I have two equations and two unknowns, I have to do what's called substitution. Do you remember substitution?
I honestly don't really remember.
It's
but I
okay.
remember
It's
learning
okay.
it.
It's okay. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cross multiply stuff here. Cross multiplying two fractions is what just makes things look nicer. Okay. So I'm gonna do this times this, and I'm gonna do this times this. So what that ends up giving me is that 7x is equal to 2y. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, great. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and isolate this equation so that I have either x equals something or y equals something. All right? So you get to pick. Which one do I want? Do I want x equals something or y equals something?
Y.
Good. So, well, it doesn't matter, but yes, good.
I'll be right back.
So what we're going to do is we're going to divide both sides here by 2, and I'm going to get that y is now equal to 7/2 x. Okay? Do you see how I got that? It's okay. It's okay if it didn't make sense. I can go through it again.
I get it.
You get it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. The reason why I did that, Nolan, is because now I have an expression for y. Actually, technically what I have here is a relation. If you guys remember from way far back, right, earlier in the stream, this is a relationship between y and x. It says that y is equal to 7/2 times x. And even more so, this is technically a function because every value of x only every value of x only has one value of y. But what we're going to do here, Nolan, is I'm going to take this y equals 7/2 x, and I'm going to plug it into everywhere I see y in the other equation that I have, okay? So what that's going to give us is now I'm going to have x plus, and I'm not going to write y, I'm going to write 7/2 x is equal to 180. Okay? Does that make sense how we did that?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Starting to come back to me.
Good. Okay. And now this is a pretty simple algebra thing to solve for, okay? How can I solve for x here?
You add them.
Good. Right. So what is x plus 7/2 x?
Uh.
All right, night TV heads. Good to see you, dude.
Would be 2 and 7.
Yeah, it says yeah. It's sometimes better. Let's write this thing because you're trying to add two fractions is what you're trying to do here, right? So
Yeah.
x is the same thing as 1x, right? It's just like it's a shorthand. Like instead of writing 1x, people just write x is what they do. So we're doing 1x plus 7/2 x, which I know that's complicated, right? Because you're like, wait, these are two different things and whatnot. What's another way I can write 1 in terms of halves? Sorry, what did you say?
0.5.
Well, no, I want to write 1. Let's write 1.
Oh,
You could write a half as 0.5. How could I write 1? How many halves are in 1?
I get 1/1.
1/1, good. Okay. How could I write that in terms of halves, like in terms of 2s?
2s.
Yeah, do you see how 2/2 would be the same thing?
Wait, what do you mean write it in 2s though?
Oh, okay. So for instance, 1, right? And a half. Because what we have here is we have 7/2, right? 7/2 is 7/2. 7/2 is the same thing as 7 times 1/2, right? I want to write whatever this thing is also in terms of how many halves there are, because then it's easier to add them together. We're just trying to add two fractions, really. What at the end of the day, no, what we're trying to do is we're trying to do 1 plus 7/2, right?
So then you would multiply it by 1/2?
So let's multiply this by 2/2. So instead of writing 1 plus 7/2, I'm going to write this as 2/2 plus 7/2. 2 divided by 2 is what?
Okay, that That makes sense.
Yeah, good. Yeah, 2 divided by 2 is 1, right? It's the same thing. Do you see how it's easier for me to now add 2 halves plus 7 halves? How many halves does that give me?
9/2.
9 halves. Good. Right. Yeah, good. That's what we're getting at. Yeah, no. It's okay. No, and yeah, seriously, no. If anything doesn't make sense, you tell me to like slow the fuck down and like we'll go through it. That's why I do what I do. It's because this is probably something that like your teacher should have taught you like earlier, but didn't for some reason. Maybe she had a hangover, or had a bad day or something, and that's what we're doing. We're reinforcing that. Okay, good. So doing this with here, I have 2/2x plus 7/2x is equal to 180, and you already said that, right? 2/2 plus 7/2 is 9/2x is equal to 180. Okay, what's the last step I got to do here? I'm trying to get x.
I'm guessing you have to multiply both sides by 2/9.
Good, exactly. Yeah, good. Multiply both sides by what we call is the reciprocal, right? The reciprocal of 9 halves is 2/9. Reciprocal just means flip whatever the fraction is. So this is 2/9. This is 2/9. And when I multiply something by the reciprocal, this is just going to go away and just become 1 basically. But now this is going to give me a value, right? So now I have x is equal to 180 times 2/9. And we can actually kind of do this in our head. Rather than like multiply this by this and then divide it, I'm going to do this divided by this first. Which, do you know what 180 divided by 9 is?
I can get out my calculator real quick.
Let's do it in your head. Okay, all right, here's an easier one. What's 18 divided by 9?
Oh, no, sorry. It's, wait. 180 divided by 9, 20?
20, good. Yeah, good.
20.
Good, very good. Yeah, good egg, dude. Yeah. Yeah, Egg, you remember we went over this. You remember we did this a couple lessons ago, like how to divide big numbers and whatnot. You can always just like get rid of the zeros and just be like, oh, cool, what's 18/9? Oh, that's 2. And then just put the 0 back. That's 20. So, right? So this is going to become 20. And now I have 20 times 2, which is just 40, right? So x is equal to 40. So that's one of my angles, right? All right, nice, Cam. Good to see you.
X back in.
Good. Yeah, exactly. Well, we already have one of the angles, right? We already have that now x is equal to 40, right? So one of these bitches is 40 degrees. What does that mean the other angle is going to be? Let's remember.
So it has to add up to 180, right?
Good, yeah.
So then it would be 140.
Good. Nice job, Nolan, dude. Nice job. That's a good question. That involved a lot of... Sorry, what did you say?
So that's a way to like skip an extra step.
Yes, that's the way to. Yeah, we skipped a couple steps, but yeah, that's the honestly that's the way you have to do it. So again, label your angles, right? Write out what the equation is. So right, x plus y is 180, x divided by y is 2/7, because that's a ratio. We know the ratio of x to y is 2:7, and then what you need to do is just solve it using algebra, which again is something. This is why in math, guys, you can't ever forget what you did the year before, because I guarantee you're going to use it the same fucking year or the next year or the year after that. Like, math builds upon itself, you know? So you're always going to have to... So, again...
People already say algebra is hard as a freshman.
Algebra's hard as a freshman? Yeah.
Algebra, that's what people say.
Yeah, algebra is hard as a freshman. Yeah. I mean, all math is pretty difficult sometimes. But if you...
It's like it's something new you have to learn.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, like all things new that you need to learn, it helps to just do it a bunch of times, and eventually, like, it'll start making sense. You know, I didn't start getting all my headshots. You know, the first time I started playing COD, I had to play it for a little bit. Raiden, what's going up? Could I go over difference of cubes?
Call of Duty makes you better.
Yeah. Patty, let's do difference of cubes next time because we're running out of time for this office hours. Okay, awesome. But okay, Grim, where'd you go, dude? Let me bring you back in, dude. Okay, cool. That's office hours for today. Thank you everyone who joined and talked and asked questions and whatnot. Really appreciate you guys being here. Again, yeah, if you guys have questions in math or science, it really helps me to do. Thank you for the people that did this in the chat. Post a screenshot of what your question is, because that's an easy way for me to go through it and like make sure we can get to your stuff in the hour that we have. Anyways, okay. So now what we're gonna do is we have so part of this month we have what's called the monthly tourney, where like we have a video game that you guys pick that we host a tournament for, and the game of this month is Fortnite. So what we've been doing is having little mini challenges in Fortnite, and today what we're going to do is we're going to have I think a creative match with I think up to 16 people if you guys want to play, and whoever is the winners of these matches will end up getting more monthly tourney coins, which is what is used to determine the big prize at the end of the month. Right now, first place gets a $50 gift card. So, and we'll probably have some more gifts for second and third place as we go on.
Parent permission?
What's up?
Does it require a
No, this
permission?
one doesn't require parents' permission. No, this one's okay. I'll just give you guys the gift card. I know with summer camp, I bought all these gifts and only about half of you guys could like actually get a parent to give me an address to send it to you. So I learned my lesson from that one. I just need to give you guys gift cards. It's okay. Okay, so cool. So if you want to join in on the monthly tourney, meet us in the VC tournament chat. I'll be in there coordinating that with everyone. Otherwise, thank you all for attending. We'll have our next office hours on Tuesday. I believe that'll be at 4 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. Okay, cool. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.